Good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 18th, and this is the Jess Strom Show. I'm your host, Katie Tetzlaw, and welcome back to a new year of the Jess Strom Show with a great participant of the show today. We have senior guard Alicia Young. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye.
Hey, everyone. If you didn't know me, I'm Alicia Young. I'm a singer.
Where are you from, Alicia?
I'm from McKees Rock,
Oh, don't
PA.
cross that bridge.
She's right. Don't cross the bridge.
Don't cross that bridge. Well, I'm not sure many people wouldn't know you, but like she said, Alicia Young, McKees Rocks, PA, a senior guard for the Vulcans. Alicia, talk to the viewers a little bit about your journey, like at Cal. You know, I can't. We don't even want to go into like how you got here. The people know how you got here. But tell us about like just like your journey here at Cal.
Okay. My journey here has been a roller coaster. It's been up, down, fun, not fun. One loss I experienced playing and not playing. To get to where I am today, though, has been very challenging. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, but overall, very grateful for this experience.
Yeah, and still growing, still learning. When you say that, how do you think you have grown not only as a basketball player here at Cal, but like as a person? You know, obviously you coming in as a young kid from Stowe Rocks High School, you know, had a really successful career there. How different was it? Like, talk about from the time you were a freshman until now. Like, obviously you said ups and downs, you've seen every side, you know, of it. Like you played the minutes that you wanted to play and got a bunch of wins, was a part of a championship team, to lost 12 games in a year. Tell us about how you've grown both as a player and as a person.
As a player, I've grown in many ways, ways that are not even so visible, but time management, being able to take things and just take it for what it is and not so having something like a quick response or having a quick rebuttal, just taking things for what it is, taking it to the chin, I would say. Having a short memory, I'm still learning that, but to know that, you know, it's gonna be good and bad times, you just have to live for each and every time and move on. Plenty of ways on the court. Off the court, also a lot of ways, discipline, time management, accountability, leadership, a lot.
Yeah, well, you know,
a lot.
And it's challenging too. Like, wouldn't you say that like growing sometime is hard?
Very.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it can be really rewarding. And I like what you said, like accountability, you know, taking it on the chin. But like, have you failed? Would you say you failed since you've been here at all? Like, I mean, you know, to me, it's like, even if you lost a game or we didn't have a season that we wanted to have, maybe you did fail, but you're not a failure. You know, I think that's the biggest thing, like preaching to everyone, is just because you failed, like you could learn and you could grow from it. And you've seen like ups and downs. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, your degree that you're having, what do you want to do?
I want to get into real estate. I'm still pretty unsure, but I think that I could kind of, you know, flow in that type of field. I know I want to be an entrepreneur. I don't know how I'm going to get there yet, but real estate is looking like that's where I want to be.
Yeah. And well, you're a great people person too. I mean, you always have had a way about you with, you know, getting to know people, chatting it up, and all that. I think it actually could be a really great. But that was business. That's this is you're going to be coming out of here with a business degree. How hard and challenging was that at times?
Still hard and still challenging. But it's really worth it. It's really worth it. Some other courses and majors, you have a very specific work field that you have to go into. With business, you could kind of do whatever you want to do.
Big umbrella.
Definitely. And business comes into play with a lot of things, not just, solely business, but it could come into play with a lot of different professions. So
Look at you. Look at you. You have grown. I mean, that we're talking about your business degree and moving on. Do you have any goals and aspirations for like when you graduate from Cal U?
yeah, I would love to play overseas, and travel and get paid for playing a game. That'll be very, very nice. Especially where I come from. I think that's what I really want to do it for, because a lot of people can't even see themselves in that position or in my shoes. So I would love to do it to let people back home know, younger me's, that you could do whatever you put your mind to.
Yep, for sure. But here's the thing, you've worked for that opportunity. Like that didn't come with just, getting lucky.
Yeah.
I think you've put in the work and you have seen progress throughout the years and, have put yourself in a position where that's, a real possibility. So that has to feel good in a lot of different ways.
Definitely.
Yeah, like,
Definitely.
Getting a degree, have an opportunity to potentially play, have an opportunity to go out and get a job in a field that you like. I think that's pretty cool.
Very.
Don't cross that bridge, though. That still makes me laugh. Obviously, if anybody doesn't know, I'm from the north side. She's from McKees Rocks. It's literally a 3-minute drive across a bridge. And I think that's what we kind of say to each other. Like, don't go to that side. Come to the north side to me is the only side. But, McKees Rocks, I guess, is there. But shout out to McKees Rocks. They, here's some great people over there. And some good food back in the day, Stroll's Pizza. Okay. Okay. All right. Also, talk to us about the 2025-26 season that we have just started. So obviously 5 games in, Alicia. What do you think about this squad?
I think that we can be really good. I think everyone needs to learn where they fit, kind of everywhere, learn where they fit into this program and on this team to, help the team win for our overall success. But we have the tools and the players to do what we need to do to be successful. I just think that's a matter of figuring it out. Where do I come into play? How can I help? But I think we have the players.
Yeah, for sure. What are you most excited about this season?
To get to play one last time.
Yeah.
To ball, to leave it all out there, to be a part of a team like this, a program like this. It's exciting. It's very bittersweet. It's very bittersweet.
I mean, I feel like we're going to have a roller coaster of emotions here with Alicia Young because, there's going to be a lot of lasts. Like you had a last first day of preseason. You had a last day of preseason at Cal U. You had a last first day of class. You're going to be having a lot of last here. What is something that you'd like to leave behind here as, you think about the body of work that you've had and, here at Cal U? Like, what would you like to leave behind to some of the players that would remain after this year?
It's funny because it doesn't have anything to do with the work at all. I would like to leave behind to find enjoyment, enjoy where you are, be where your feet is. Even if you feel like, you had a bad practice, you have a bad game, no playing time, whatever the case may be, find enjoyment in it. Or else you'd feel not so great, or you won't like where you are, or you're not enjoying the opportunities God has presented you. So find enjoyment in it.
Wow. Look at you. And there you have it. Words of wisdom from Miss Alicia Young. Hopefully it's not the last time you're on this show. Hopefully this is not the last first time on the show. Hopefully we have some opportunities to talk hoops and chat about life. But we appreciate you being on the Jess Strom Show, and we're really excited to watch you play.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. And we'll be back with the main lady herself, Jess Strom, right after the break.
The Pennsylvania State Athletic Conference celebrates its 75th season in 2025 to 26, highlighting the many athletic achievements of its membership institutions. The PSAC has won 59 national team titles, 310 individual titles, produced 29 all-time Olympians, and 43 former PSAC players and coaches have been elected to National Halls of Fame. PSAC proud for 75 years and many more to come.
Hi, I'm Gene Sterator, CBS Rules analyst and longtime sports official. Today, mistreatment of officials has become normalized, and we are facing an abnormal future where no officials to hire means no games on the schedule. And the positive effects of athletic competition are at critical risk for this generation and those to come. Videos showing abusive treatment of officials multiply on social media, and there have been consequences for the dreadful behavior of players, fans, and coaches. Your response in the heat of the moment is the only thing you totally control. Move that desire to lash out to a different place and encourage without rage. Just cheer for your child or the team you're there to support.
And welcome back to the Jess Strom Show. This new desk has me all messed up. I don't know what to do with my arms. Should I be here? Should I be here? Or should I be just facing over here? Hi, Jessie.
Hi.
Say hi to the
Or should you
gang.
do the weather?
And right now, a green screen. Right now, it's cloudy with a chance of meatballs. We can't do this.
We're back.
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. But I will tell you, Jess, it's good to be back on the Jess Strom Show, isn't it?
Yeah.
But more importantly, it's great to be back with
That means it's
basketball
season, yeah.
Yep, crazy. Can you believe that it is Tuesday, November 18th,
No.
and we already have 5 games in? Holy
Yeah,
smokes.
it's flying.
Wow.
I don't know if it's because we're getting older, but the time is flying by.
Can't get over that
Yeah.
we're 5 games in. It should feel like and for those that don't know, we were in the CCA tip-off tournament, and we played 3 games. Probably only how many people in the United States
Yeah,
get to
just
do this?
8 teams.
8 teams in
So-
the United States get to be a part of that. So we are 3 games early compared to most people
Yeah.
that we're playing.
We are.
And it does feel like that was ages ago, and
Yeah,
it
it
was
does.
last week.
Oof. Yeah,
So
it does.
yeah,
But it's
so-
moving fast. It feels like we went right into then the conference challenge, and now we play again tomorrow. So
Yes.
it's flying.
Yes, and so talk to the folks. New team every year. This is just kind of how it is for Cal U women's basketball. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of returners, if you have a lot of newcomers. Every year the team is different. Talk to us a little bit about the 2025-26
Yeah.
Cal U women's basketball team.
Every year the team is different, but the expectations are the same. So it's kind of like figuring out what we need to do differently. Obviously, we have 7 new players on this team. And at the moment, we have 2 returning players injured. So, we have right now as many new kids as we do as returners. So it's a lot of learning, right? Like we have been teaching our system. It takes some time, but this team is exciting for me because I feel like a few years now in the past, we've had returners with lots of experience. I feel like this year we have Alicia, who's our senior, returning. We have Nina, who's played some minutes, and Kamaya, who's played. But other than that, even our returners are expected to step into new roles. So I feel like this year is pretty exciting because it's going to be different, right? You're going to see new people out there. We might go crazy a little bit, but I feel like if we just continue to work, it will be pretty exciting.
Yeah, and it's always exciting. But do you feel like in the past, maybe when you've had a lot of returners with a lot of experience, that you kind of know what you're going to get?
Yeah.
Do you feel like sometimes it's the unknown?
Yes, every day. Every day is the unknown. But I feel like we are working towards being consistent, especially those first 3 games. I feel like, they were very early. So we are new. They are very early. We are playing top 25 teams in the country. So you put that all together, and you really don't know what to expect, right?
Yeah. But an advantage because now we kind of have an idea.
Yeah, earlier.
Right?
Right. We lost those games, but I really feel like they will benefit us in the long run. So I feel like after the conference challenge weekend, much more confident in individuals, in our team, just kind of getting those games under our belt so we do know what to expect from our team, like I said, individuals.
And just, I mean, as a coach that coaches with you, I think I have an idea, but I don't know if we ever really talked about this necessarily. Do you find it really challenging at the beginning of the year to find consistent subbing, rotations? I mean, we all have different, opinions, and, there's 4 people on the staff. It's hard to find who fits with who.
Yeah.
How do you go about that process for you?
Well, I feel like it's hard too because in scrimmages and exhibition games, like typically everybody's going to play because you want to see them in gameplay. Mm-hmm. So you're just trying to find out, especially with new people, right, who works well together, who can execute what we're asking them to execute. And then when we come to real game time, who can execute in a real game when it matters, right? So I feel like the first, 10 games, you're really trying to figure that all out. Yeah. So we're in the middle of that at the moment.
Yeah, and one cool thing that I've always loved about you is like you don't care about what year, where you came from, new, old, whatever. You put out there and, people that you think are going to impact the game. Have you been a big believer of that your whole career, or did you learn that from someone because I know there's been other people that I've worked with or, that says, hey, we rely on the returners first and then add. Like, how did you come about that philosophy?
Well, I just think probably because I really like to win. So I feel like whoever I think can help us do that is typically out there. Obviously, if to execute, you know what I mean? They have to do things to get out there. But I think we're a team, right? So why does it matter if you're a freshman, if you're a transfer, if you've been here and you're a senior? Like, everybody gets a lot of opportunities in practice. So. And maybe you won't play one game, but then you have a great week of practice, and then you get a chance, and then, we can see what you do in a game, and then it just, we figure that out.
Yep. And thoughts on practice for this Cal team? Consistent enough for you yet? Where are you with how you view this team in practice?
Practice, I feel like we go up and down.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like we have to really teach new people how we act, how we want to act, how we want to practice.
How to stack days.
Yeah.
Which are huge, right?
It is, and I just think everything is different for people coming in here because we get up super early. We work really hard.
I mean, take a look at all of us that were in here. Alicia with her sleepy eyes, me. We're looking pretty rough. Getting up at 4:15. I mean, we get up at 4:15 on these days. Our players get up. That's early.
Yeah, and for them, I'm sure they don't go to bed at a reasonable time, and they're college kids. I understand that. And these are not excuses. But we have to teach them that they are not excuses, and we still have to do what we need to do.
Doesn't
to
matter
reach
what
the
time we
goals.
practice.
Correct. Like, it could be 3 a.m, but if that's the time we have, like, you're going to have to clap and cheer. So we just have to. I think it's just a learning curve,
3
right?
a.m. is crazy. If we practice
I
at 3
practiced
a.m.
at 3 a.m. one time.
No, you didn't.
Not me as a coach.
As a player.
Yes.
You practiced at 3 a.m.
Well, I was not there. I was injured, but my team did practice right after they got off the plane and the bus.
I think that might be illegal.
That is
now.
illegal, but she is no longer with us, so she can't get in trouble. So.
This show is just something. I mean, you just learn something new every day with this show. But speaking of that, can we go back real quick? Because it just popped in my head. Obviously the preparation level for today's show was not great on my end, so we're kind of going back and forth.
Off the cuff here,
Off the cuff. Talk to the viewers. What was it like for you to go back to your alma mater for an exhibition game at Penn State?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Obviously, anytime I go back there, it's just like lots of memories.
And you get your flowers there. Every time you go there, it's like, I think it's really cool how they treat you.
No, it is. It's awesome. I really appreciate it. It's so different, though. When I went back this time, I felt really old because, well, we were in a different gym, so that was kind of
different for you.
Different for me. Obviously, my coaches are not there, so that's a little bit different. But also, have found that a lot of the fans that were there when I was there were older. So a lot of them are not there anymore either. So
this is not meant to be a sad story, everybody. Like, this is...
No, it's just different.
Yeah.
But it, like, just being on campus is cool because it obviously brings back, like, my teammates, memories of when I was there. And, yeah, I think it's just cool.
Yeah,
you know,
and a great
to go
experience
back.
for our players to be
Yeah.
able to play a different team that we don't see all the time. I feel like,
Yeah.
honestly, in the Division II landscape, we play a lot of regional opponents.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think it was really cool that we had the opportunity to play in the CCA because those are teams that we really just don't see on a consistent
Yeah.
basis.
We wouldn't see them until the Elite Eight.
Yep.
So
If you had the opportunity to make
Right.
it. So I thought that was really, really cool that we had the opportunity to play Northern Michigan, Minnesota State, Ferris State, teams that we don't typically
Yeah.
see because we like to play regional games that help us to get into the NCAA tournament.
Yeah.
Was that pretty cool?
Well, I also think those were huge for us because we could see where we were at that moment.
Yep.
And the first half of Northern Michigan, I was
Right
like,
there.
man, we're right here, right? And that's a team that went on to beat Gannon, and they'll probably be in the top 25 this week. So, like, that was a good gauge for us. Now, I think that was a good moment. We had some bad moments, and we had some learning to do from that. But obviously, I think, yeah, it was cool to play different teams. And
Yep.
now what we're familiar, it's cool for me because I am on the top 25 committee too. So now I have a better gauge of, you know, like, oh, I really saw these teams and I can compare,
Yeah.
you know, to other teams.
And now let's talk about tomorrow. Huge game for the Vulcans coming off the conference challenge versus the Mountain East. Have another Mountain East opponent, big time regional game against a very familiar
Yeah.
coaching staff. Obviously, Mickey and Steph played for Cal U. Very similar. I mean, I don't want to say I can't speak for them, but like very similar philosophies in terms of defense and different things like that. Talk to us a little bit about this game coming up.
Yeah, I love playing against them. I mean, obviously, anytime that they are not playing us, I root for them. But it's cool because it's going to be like practice. Like, our team knows, right, how to play against their own team. Same with them. So I feel like it's going to be a competitive game. I'm sure they preach the same things as us, right? Toughness, like, get after it. We play defense. So I think it'll be fun to see us battle against them. Like you said, another regional game. We went 2-0 in the region last
Yep.
weekend. So I'm just excited to see us grow from, you know, last weekend to now, where, you know, how we can build upon those wins.
Yeah. And folks, just as a reminder, tomorrow at 5 p.m. versus Fairmont State here at the Convocation Center. That game will be webcasted from our very own CUTV. You just hop on to calvulcans.com, go to women's basketball, hit the schedule, and you just see that little link right there that says live game, and you can watch along with us as we take on Fairmont State. So, you know, thoughts about what you're excited for? Let's end this. What are you excited for about this upcoming season in general?
I'm excited to see our growth. I feel like I know, obviously, where we started. And I'm just excited to see where we go. We have a very, very tough schedule that was put together for a reason, right? So I hope that we learn from the losses that we had and we continue to grow. And I'm just excited to see where we can be because I know Alicia had mentioned also, like, we have all these parts, but, like, how can we put them all together?
It's a puzzle.
Yeah, how can we become a team? Like, we have individuals, and how can we put that all together and really become a team? And I think if we can do that, we could be super successful. So I'm just excited to see,
Yeah.
us work hard and get there.
Yeah, and then right after Wednesday, we head out to Wilmington and Westchester. And then it's like all of a sudden, poof,
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
I know.
So while we're on that topic, to end all be all, favorite Thanksgiving food, Jess?
This is our question of the day, and it's a very hard question because I like to have it all together on one plate.
Does your Thanksgiving meal touch?
Oh, yeah.
Mine too. Mix
Yeah.
it up.
Yeah. People that don't, I don't know.
I don't know
But
if
anyway-
I trust those people
No,
that
me
don't
neither.
let their food touch.
No, me neither. But anyways, so I have to say pumpkin pie.
That is like so disappointing to me. Like that is like just a dessert.
To some people, I guess, yeah.
That's your favorite. I mean,
Favorite.
like you're not going to go with like stuffing and turkey and sweet potato casserole, stuff that you don't have.
No.
It
Pumpkin
is.
pie.
You're a dessert kind of lady, huh? Yeah.
One time I ate a whole pumpkin pie in one sitting.
I don't believe that ever. I never.
I was pregnant, but I did it.
Who were you pregnant with, Jack or Jade?
Jade, I
Jade.
believe. Yeah.
So does she like pumpkin pie?
Not really.
Oh,
no.
so no correlation there. Anyway, you heard it, pumpkin pie for Coach Jess Strom. She didn't ask me what my favorite was, but I'll tell you it's stuffing. It's stuffing with gravy, and I'm sure that's a big shocker to everybody out there. But we have a big game coming up tomorrow. Let's get stuffed with a win. You know, like I'm killing myself today. Let's get a win here as we head into Mountain East play regional game versus Fairmont tomorrow, 5 p.m., which is Wednesday. And until next time, this is the Jess Strom Show. Katie Tetzlaw signing off.